Welcome back. Welcome back to your channel, and it's another day, another episode. And today, definitely, I'm gonna tell you my story. When I was growing up, my mother told me that you have to learn to do something on your own, and she said to me, "You pay for what you don't know." I repeat that statement: you pay for what you don't know. So the more knowledge you have, the less that you have to pay for unnecessarily. So today I'm just gonna show you that, you know what, I never painted in my life before, but I'm gonna do it today. I painted before, but I never went to school to do this. So some of these things you have to just learn as you go. I can try on this wall. It's my house, so I don't have any problem with that. So what I did, I bought a paint. I just went into the shop. This is mixed already. As you can see, it's mixed. So what you need to do is to just run it. So what you do is you open it. All right. Open it. And one thing is then you have to mix. You have to mix the paint, because there's some oils and whatever chemicals in there, so that you mix it thoroughly. And then once you have done that, everything, I never went to school to do this. And I just feel, the walls are dirty because the kids, when they're running, you see they hold their hands with dirty hands everywhere. So the idea is just to freshen it up a little bit. That's the whole idea. And I have my brushes. I prefer to have one small little brush for the corners, and the big one when after hitting the corners, then I use this one or that one to do the middle part. The small one, I use it for the edges and for the doors and stuff like that. So let's see how it will go. Just pour a little bit. Okay. Good enough. Like that. I can just do this. Put it in there. And remember to put the cap to make sure it's well sealed, because if you don't do that, it will dry up. So simple. I'm left-handed. That's one of the. Some people see it as a challenge, but for me, I see it as an advantage. So this is what it is. Let's see how it will be. The idea is to run the brush evenly on the surface. Don't put too much paint because it will blot. So do that, scrub it. That's all you need to do. And you see how much it won't look explicitly white because it's wet, right? But you will see the difference once so like I said, I use this one for the corners, just to make sure that all the corners are, and make sure you are thorough in the corners there, like that, right? And when I've done that, I then take a big one now, because you want this one to cover a much larger group. And don't put too much paint because it will blot. You see, it fell down. That's what you don't want. And the bigger one, because I press it too hard. It's simple. You just put it back like that. Of course, painting is a dirty job. Your hands will definitely get dirty. That's for sure. Like that, like that. Do it one more time, let's see. And then you roll the brush up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. This brush is tricky. Let me put it there. What is the right size? So maybe I don't need to press it too much. I'm learning, like I said, never went to school to do this. But the bottom line is, I'm gonna do it at the end of the day. So I used this brush before, so that's why it's a bit tricky. This is the trick. Okay, like that. Yeah. Then you just roll the brush up and down, up and down, up and down. You are painting already. A little bit like that. When you take the paint, and then up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, you have to be systematic from one side to one side. There, right? And that's it. There is no magic. You do that. Up and down, 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 up and down. Up and down, up and down. Oh, this brush is gonna give me a problem. Let me just change it. And then I use a bigger brush. This one. Let me try this one, the other one. Much bigger. Aha, now you're talking. So it's trial and error. Some of the things you learn as you go. There is no pressure. All the stains you see, they disappear just like that. And that's the whole idea of freshening it up. That's the whole idea of freshening it up. And then I use the smaller one to now go through the edge. Like I said, you see this? Okay. Like that. Can do this way. Just letting as you go. There's no problem, no rush, no hurry. All right, this is what it is. Look at the time that I've spent to paint this corner. It's less than 5 minutes, right? And you can still just run with this to make sure every part is, there's no paint that is just drying and it won't give a smooth surface. Just to be sure in the corners. That's it. That's what it's all about. This is what I'm talking about. This is all what it is in painting. I'll show you the finished product. But already you can see this part is done, and the time that I've taken to do just this part is just about 5 minutes or so. And if you want, you can do another run, but for me, I'm just gonna do one run, the whole place here, and then that'll be it. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and this is what it is. Do it yourself. Don't pay money unnecessarily. Thank you for watching this episode.